I don't know what's wrong with me. I start looking at myself and I stop talking because hi guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, we are going to be rating my Spotify playlists because they're a very important part of my life. And if I'm gonna document my 20s properly, I think it should be very useless to rate my Spotify playlist. I have it on my iPad here. Let's get started. Along with rating my playlist, I would also be spelling the tea about what happened when I was in those phases of my life. So currently, I have like 49 playlists, which is insane for someone who used to not listen to any sort of music 5 years ago. So my first playlist was this playlist called, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's gonna be inverted, but it's called Anand Fanan. Anand Fanan. That one happens to be one of my favorite movies as well. It's called Namaste London. Anand Fanan typically just means the fact that you didn't see something coming. That's Anand Fanan, which is typical of the story because in Namaste London they just happen to fall in love for you know no reason. Like she's getting married to someone else, he's obviously in love with her. This playlist is mostly just Bollywood, and I don't think it has much correlation to my personal life besides the fact that it's just Bollywood, and I love Bollywood, and I love everything romantic, and I love love. I'm sorry. God forbid, girl has a hobby. Oh, okay. So I would rate Anand Fanan a solid 7 out of 10 because I don't have any personal feelings attached to it, but it's still a banger playlist. Next up, we have Women. The description says that I wish I wasn't consumed with love as much, but again, going back to whatever I said, so this was a playlist that I created just for the songs that were created by women, that were created for women, essentially. It has Kiara Knightley. I diligently, like at that point, used to put up like covers for my all my Spotify playlists. You guys are gonna love the first song. Who has made my dreams come true? The song is You 5 times by The Sixth and Catherine. If you're a woman and you've just not heard Woman by Mumford and Sons, I have to tell you that you're missing out. Moving on to the next song, we have Creep by Radiohead. I don't know why I relate to this song so much. We're just gonna go one more song. This is called Sound and Vision by David Bowie, and it's beautiful. The song's beautiful. I've seen covers of this song, and actually, my first boyfriend ever introduced me to this song, and I love it. I'm sorry, I hate the guy, but I love the song. I mean, I don't hate the guy anymore. Like, you know, it's chill. And with that, we're leaving this playlist. I would rate my second playlist an 8 out of 10. Not because I would like to save the 9 for something that I'm really passionate about. Also, I don't listen to this playlist as much anymore, which I know I should because it's really good. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's called Heartbreak 4.0 because when I was 19, I was breaking up with my first boyfriend every month almost. And to commemorate every breakup, I think I made a new playlist. So I deleted the first 3, but I still have the last one. Okay, there's a lot of Harry Styles on here, along with like Tame Impala and Adele. Oh, there's Radiohead. I think this was also probably like my last sort of breakup with him because I remember when I was making this playlist, I was back home and trying to help my mom, and I was cleaning the dressing table. I was having the worst time of my life. Then I thought to myself, why not take all of this pain and cry through all the songs that I have listened to in the last year with him, bawled my eyes out, and I think that was enough. I think got me halfway through it. Let me play you. It's called Two Ghosts by Harry Styles. I was thinking like if I'll meet my ex like 6, 7 years down the line, like how would I feel? Because we'd have changed as people, but the love just never leaves. And I met him, and the love did not leave, obviously, but there was not so much of love to begin with. I think. Ooh, good headache. I just got my hair cut like yesterday. Then we have बहुत देर से मिला है मुझे. This was a playlist where I was listening to a lot of poetry on Spotify itself called Rangeen Khwab. Whereas there's Sahir Ludhianvi, the two absolute favorite. There's Nasir Kazmi, there's John Elia. This was my first time being introduced to any of those people. I think this was a bang on introduction. 10 out of 10 would recommend this. Shout out to Rangeen Khwab. गुर्बत भी नहीं, दिल से उतर भी नहीं जाता, वो शख्स कोई फैसला कर भी नहीं जाता. Initially, I used to think that ज़िंदगी से एक ही गिला है मुझे कि बहुत देर से मिला है मुझे was for someone that I was really close to, but everything that had happened in my life because it taught me to come back to myself. Like तू बहुत देर से मिला है मुझे. When I say that for myself. Like it took me such a long time to come back to myself. Every time that something bad happens, we keep thinking that this is the end, or then we have a playlist called Donating My Good Kidney to Himesh because his gram is amazing. I love him. This is just to say that if he ever needed a kidney and he would like take mine, I would give it. Not even the bad one. I would not give him the bad one.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
The first song is obviously Kajra 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 Re. Donating My Good Kidney to Himesh for a solid 6 out of 10. We have my most saved playlist. I don't know why 36 people have saved this, but Bollywood. It's called Waqt Ka Kya Bharosa. Every 2000s girl's fucking dream song. कोई मुझको मिल गया है Priyanka Chopra looks gorgeous in this song. Gorgeous. Like, just go see her hair. Just go see her makeup. Okay, moving on. This, I think, Waqt Ka Kya Bharosa is one of my favorite playlists on it because it's pure Bollywood. It's pure energy. It's pure love. So I will rate it 9 out of 10. Or Too Good to Taint with Love, and the cover is like a childhood picture. That's me. Too Good to Taint with Love is because these are the songs. These are the songs that are so beautiful. You do not want to associate them with a person. This song called Chandi Jaisa Rang Hai and it's by Pankaj Udas. If you've not heard this song, go watch the YouTube video of this song. It's so beautiful. The guy is really hot. The girl is really pretty. And the whole video, the concept of it, I really love it. It's borderline like devotional. This song it's called Main Nashe Mein Hoon by Jagjit Singh, and I think the one I'm listening to is Sydney Concerts. So the stupidity of first of all dating someone who smoked, because that's fucking horrible, and second of all, like you're. So for me, the song was like I was in love with the bad boy. Something about that whole time was so interesting to me. It was so psychologically numbing at the same time to me. Like I didn't realize that I was in such a bad uh, I wasn't not bad. I would not, term something as good or bad, but like experientially, it was such a weird time for me because I was so young and I was hanging out with people that were also young, but they were also stupid, doing all these things in college and just insane amount of experience that came from that. And I believe they came from like really affluent backgrounds compared to me. I come from a big city but a small school, and my family's pretty normal. That's why I also believe that when I first started college I was pretty uncultured. I genuinely have people to thank for it. I genuinely have people that I've dated to thank for it. The song really meant a lot to me. This was probably at the end of my relationship with this guy, and I really started enjoying ghazals. Like this was a moment where I was not sad anymore. There's the long road. I've loved this song so much that I think it's in like multiple playlists. Let me play you one more song. It's by Lata Mangeshkar. It's called "Ae Dil Hai Nadan." Fact that I heard this song in I think an oil campaign or ad. Like the vibes are different. And you should go watch that Parachute Advanced Hair Oils campaign because that was also beautiful. Like just the visuals of it, and the women in it, and the hair in it, and the oil in it, and the songs in it. Everything was beautiful. And it's Lata Mangeshkar, obviously. Too Good to Taint with Love, also a 9 out of 10 because I fucking love this playlist. Through this video, I'm realizing that I cannot review or I cannot read 49 fucking playlists of mine. I have this one playlist that's called He Said It's Supposed to Be Fun, turning 21. That I was just turning 21, and this was my first birthday after I broke up, and it was also my first relationship, so that like hurt like a motherfucker. But whoever loves Taylor Swift loves her for a reason. She's fucking amazing. Like her song has that power to like pull you through anything, and there's so much of shared trauma that exactly like every time I've met a Taylor fan, like they've just related to her music so personally. An artist who's known for creating subpar music according to some people, her songs have found a heart and a soul that most artists cannot all too well. And this was when Taylor had released the 10 minutes version of it, and casually cruel. And if not, so many of us have experienced the same thing. I would rate this playlist a solid 7 out of 10 because it got me out of some really, really rough times. Okay, so the next playlist that we're going to review is this playlist called Aujle Nu Load Meri Ho Jave. And I created this playlist because this guy that I liked, oh, what sort of music do you listen to? And I'm like, oh, just the basic, like, Diljit. And he was like, let me guess, you're an Ojla girl. And I was like internally, I was like, I'm not. It's not like I haven't heard any of his music. I am not an Ojla fan, like, not yet. And because I like this guy so much, I went back home and I listened to a lot of Ojla songs. And I even asked him, oh, what is your favorite Ojla song? If I ever met that guy, he would like not even look in my direction for more than 5 seconds. But I owe him my Ojla taste. I'll show you one more playlist called Beautiful Man Hands. This playlist basically just has Taylor Swift in it because, yeah, forgive me, but I was falling in love. But at the same time, that like whenever I associate Taylor Swift with any guy, eventually, if the guy loses all meaning, or playlist still mean a lot to me because it has Taylor in them. Like, there's no way I'm gonna hate those songs. It's just this playlist called Tenu Milne Da Chahe, and it has all these songs that are they're Punjabi songs. I know I am so jealous of people who can actually create music because it's such an amazing talent to have. There's a lot of other music on my playlist too. These are the playlists that I basically wanted to go through. There's New Taylor, New You, which was basically like her last two albums, and I love most. I never really thought that I would love like Taylor's most recent music, because I was like, oh no, she's delivered all her grades, and era of old Taylor was so gorgeous and it was so banging that I never thought that she could outdo it, but she's really outdone herself. I think I also love it because I spend most of my life yearning for things and not really going after them, which is kind of depressing. On that note, thank you so much for watching. That's the end of this video. I've reviewed some of my really favorite playlists, and I've talked about the boys that I was thinking about when I was making or listening to those playlists, so you guys get some tea along with it. And this is just the process of getting to know each other. If you guys like this videos, stick around. I'll see you guys in the next video.